Hey, hello everybody, welcome to the Sound Test Room. Today we are taking a look at Primer 2 from Audible Genius. You may remember that Primer, the original synth, was AUV3 and it was free. This is basically the same synth but with some enhancements, brand new UI, which is absolutely tons and tons better. Randomization here, 2 levels of randomization. The randomization is extremely good. You get Spider Eye Smiders presets as you did in the original. You've got some new factory presets here. This cool one called On Your Own, which gives you a basic starting point for different things. You have user presets, of which we are to create some. So yeah, that's it. Let's do this. So this is one of the Spiders patches. Okay, so this synth is designed to teach you synthesis via the Learn Synthesis Syntorial tutorials. You can go and visit their website there. But you don't need to. The synth is completely free. It won't cost you a penny. It's AUV3. You can use it as you wish. And it really is a very good synth. So we have 2 oscillators, a sub-oscillator and a noise. Okay, so that's nice. The waveforms we got are pretty basic. You'll see there, we get a sine, triangle, pulse, and wave. But don't forget, this is basically a teaching synthesizer. Then we have 2 sub-oscillator waveforms, pulse and a triangle. Filter with low pass, high pass, and band pass. Amp envelope, filter envelope here. A modulation envelope for like pitch modulation, stuff like that, or what have you. You can have pitch oscillator 2 only, or FM control here, and then an LFO, so 1 LFO with basic triangle, saw, pulse, and sample and hold waveforms. You can have it synced or triggered or synced, mono or poly. Then you have a destination, of course, and the destinations are pitch oscillator 2, pulse width, volume cutoff, and pan. Then you have an overall volume for the app. Down here you have your voices. You'll see it says 6 voices here. You can have up to 6 voices. You have a portamento, but that will only work in mono, but it works best in legato, I think. That's just a personal preference. Go back to our 6 voices here. Why can't we go back to our 6 voices? That's what I want to know. Oh, because I'm still in legato. There we go. The only thing that I think is a bug that I have found so far, and honestly, guys, I may be wrong. If any of you know that I'm wrong and may know how to do this, please let me know in the comments. But here it says width pitch bend. Now I'm presuming it's pitch bend. It's right next to the mod wheel. Excuse me. It doesn't seem to, like, if I mess with the pitch, it doesn't seem to do anything when I adjust the range of the pitch. So I don't know what I'm, and it doesn't even work if I'm doing it with my finger. So I don't know if that's a bug or whatever, or I'm just doing something wrong. Right, okay. Let's look at the randomization. First of all, we'll do lesser randomization. And it does come up with some really, really great sounds. More, and another lesser. Very nice. Do another. Let's do more. That's a pretty good sound without even messing with it. Let's do this. Okay, so all that kind of cool stuff, right? Now I'm going to save this patch. Well, actually, I'll make some more adjustments. I'll make the reverb a bit bigger. And I will apply some pitch bend. I'll apply some modulation to the pitch bend. So I'm moving the pitch bend ribbon here on a little key step. Where it says performance, we want to go mod wheel destination here. We'll go with LFO LFO amount, okay, over here. Destination will be pitch for both oscillators. We can leave the amount there. And then we need to give this, we need to turn this. Oh, listen now, if your pitch bends down, this is going to do nothing. Turn the amount down, because now we're going to control the amount with the pitch bend wheel. Let's make that more clearer by adjusting the sustain and taking out some of that reverb from the mix. So I'm pushing up the pitch bend wheel now. And then you have velocity destination as well. Oh, Doug, you idiot. Look, pitch bend range. So let's change this to... I wonder what this pitch bend width thing is then. Let's change this to an octave and just see. Now let's change it down to 2. Perfect. Okay, so I can't, it's very difficult to find a manual for this, so I can't really know what this pitch bend width does. Pulse width, pitch, I'm not really sure. And I'm not really sure what locking the mod wheel does, unless it means when you change patch, all this is remembered. I don't know. Anyway, it's not important. It's an excellent synth. Right, okay, so let's do this. If we hit this little button, we get an initial patch. I think this one, it's high. See, it's highlighting around where this says fine. I'm not sure if this is MIDI learn or our modulation, what's going on with our modulations, but I'm really not sure on that one. However, we have this initial patch, so and we're just mixing on oscillator 1. So let's have a listen to the waveforms, shall we? Let's turn our volume up a little bit. Nice to have a sine. Let's have a look at the pulse for a sec. So fully open, it's a square wave again. So let's just go with square. Let's bring up the sub, which is a square also. But we can change that to a triangle. Then we have noise. Not sure what start does, but now we have sync. So if I bring an oscillator 2, they're gonna be synced together now. So this will control the sync rate. Pulse won't do anything unless we're on a square for the oscillator 2. Then we have ring. If we switch this off, we're just back into tuning, and if we detune it, we'll get some nice chorusing effect. Okay, let's just go back to oscillator 1's mix here. Let's listen to the filters. Actually, I'll do this in the most obvious way. I'll do it with the saw wave. So quite creamy. Let's have to listen to the high pass. And the band pass. Let's go back to low pass and listen to the resonance. A bit steppy. Let's look at the envelope. So let's give it some amount and play with the ADSR for the filter envelope. Add a bit of noise in there with that. Let's make it poly. And let's listen to the amp envelope. So let's just do this. Let's make it just there. An on and off. An on and off. So let's see how long our attack is. 1000 milliseconds, 1 second. Is it 10 seconds? 10 seconds. Okay. Let's say, and it should be the same. Release should be for 10 seconds. So a quick strike on the keys. Very nice. Let's do this. Let's get back to a kind of a playable thing. LFO you've seen, but you can, right, your destinations. This is your wave. Let's do a sample and hold, shall we? And let's send it to the cutoff. I think we can send it to the cutoff, can't we? Yes, we can. Speed it up. Let's just do this free. Oh no. What's this start do? Might be, I think start must be something to do with how it syncs. So it must, like if it's a sync sound, it must start. Anyway, I'm over here now. Look. Let's bring in a little bit of one of the effects now. Maybe a little bit of delay on that might sound nice. I don't know. Bring an oscillator too. Bit of sub. Make it snappy by taking the release off the envelope, the amp envelope. Very cool. All right, let us initialize. Oh, what I should have done is show you how to save a patch, because that's, again, it's not that obvious, but it is, but it's not. Right, let's do this. Let's initialize this. Let's make a quick sample. I'll show you some of the effects. Right, unison. Let's turn unison on, and we can have up to four voice unison in mono or poly. Let's do 2 voice. Wear headphones. You've got distortion, which is really nice. Let's give this a bit of release. Let's change this to a pulse. Let's change this one to a triangle and mix it in a bit further. Just use frequency modulation for the two oscillators. We've got a phaser. Cool chorus. You've heard the delay. And the reverb is quite good. So let's turn this into a pad. Let's send this to pan. Let's make this 6 voices. Okay. Epic. Let's just save that as a, I don't know. Let's, the names elude me. Distorting pad. I've got a little bit of distortion in it, probably a bit too much. Maybe. I wonder if we use our pitch envelope here. This is very cool. Or maybe I could show you that in another patch. But we'll send this to the pitch, both pitches, right? So we're not going to hear anything yet. So until we... It's going to drop immediately. So let's do this. Okay, we'll call this rise and drop. So we go in to do this. We go in here. We go to user. Most important, if you press this, it'll look like you can save your patch and you can name it and everything. Didn't work for me. That's a mistake I made. I'm just going to hit save and it's going to ask me for the name. So what did I call? We'll call rise and fall pad. Okay, and then enter. So now we have this rise and fall pad. You see it's named it now, right? Now let's take the pitch envelope off this. Maybe put it on just to the pitch of oscillator 2. That new different sound now. And not so much. And let's mix it a little bit back towards oscillator 1 and change oscillator 1 to a saw. Take off all that distortion. Still getting it, don't know why. Right. Maybe it's the unison, just let's. And we can control our... that's nice. Well, that's cool, isn't it? I've switched that off, haven't I? Oh! So it's just a visualizer. Oh, and oh, it's cool. You can see what the filter's doing as well. Oh, brilliant. Look at that. Lovely. That might be a new feature, actually. You discover stuff all the time, don't you? Really good. Now, all right. So, right, this is the mistake I made. Say we've made this new patch now. I went in here, went to user, and you see my patches there. And then I went plus, and it gave me a thing. So I'll just call this new pad, right? And then I hit enter. Oh, and it's there, right? So I'll go to my rise and fall. you know, the one we made previously. And go back to my users now and go, oh, new pad. Nothing, I'm still on rise and fall. So you have to hit save and do it that way. Otherwise it won't work. So you might be getting a bit confused, because it certainly confused me. You know what I mean? Not that I'm unconfusable, but there you go. Awesome pad. And there you go, guys. You can go absolutely bonkers creating patches now. But these are good. These are really good. So we go start with the basic lead, right? And then you can start to play around with the synth yourself. Again, you get all the spiders. Excellent patches. And he did loads of really cool ones, because he's cool. You might as well grab it because it's free. You know, it's not going to cost you anything. I've been using this in Logic Pro, but of course it's AUV3. It'll work in whatever you like. Guys, thanks very much for watching. Primer 2 from Audible Genius. I'll put a link in the description from the App Store. Completely free. Fantastic way to learn how to program. If you want to go further, you can go and check out the Syntorial website here. You can sign up for it. You can even try it for free. You get a few lessons for nothing, I think. And it's very well respected, this. It has been for years. So it's not like a thing. And I have zero association with Syntorial or Audible Genius. I just downloaded the synth and I like it. I liked the first one because it was free as well. But it was such a powerful synth, you know, and it's got everything you need to learn. And you can apply what you learn in this to any synth. But I've got to give big shout out to these cool randomizations. Not sure what that is yet. There you go. But don't really think that matters too much at the minute. All right, gang. Bless you all. Thank you very, very much for watching. I will see you later.